Hello, hi all of you. Today in part 2, I will take you to the coffee garden of the Red Dao. You're not only beautiful, you're very hardworking. And make sure, the work you do is very heavy, but still smiling happily all the time. It's very social. Ethnic knife people. The knife man's daughter is very real. Honest Fang Fang. Very hospitable and very funny. In general, it's very, very accessible. If you're in distant places. If you haven't come here yet, come once. To know the custom of the knife people. How to live and work. There's nothing to complain about at work. Because people are so hard. It's very industrious. The nature of the knife girl. People live with affection and honesty. About how to dress. Especially the festivals and wedding days. The big ones. People will wear clothes of a nation's traditions like this. These are my girls. Take a private photo of Raw. Let me bring it up here and go to work in the garden. You all. Wearing work clothes and also hooks. Almost full face. And in the garden, it's very leafy. Filming is difficult. So I have to take my own pictures. From the days we met. Girls. To let people know about the shape and the face. About the form of knife girls. How beautiful people are. Not only are they beautiful, but they are very gentle. Gentle cute. It's easy to get close to people. The life people live is very simple. It is very difficult in general. People get used to their customs. You guys go for coffee every day. Morning, evening. Most of you drink coffee, but you've never thought of that. The ethnic girls has produced coffee plants like this. It takes 365 days to harvest after a year. Let the ripe coffee be red like this. People are going to harvest. If the coffee tree is broken, the taste of coffee will be different. The trees. Red ripe coffee like this. The taste of it is very fragrant, very characteristic. People always drink coffee every day, but few people think of it. And few people understand. Planting and care. The coffee tree, this is the real farmer. Until we get back to the processing plant, you can only drink the black coffee filter. It's delicious, but I can imagine it. There are the hands of ethnic women. People have been. It's very hard to take care of. The coffee trees, the coffee fruits, ripe like this, for you to enjoy. You can see these videos. If you go for coffee, don't forget the hands of the women. The people of this Central Highlands. Not only are they beautiful, people's hands are very skillful. Embroidery to the suits. Transport on people in a Vietnamese outfit of the Red Dao tradition. It's very colorful. Very beautiful. Suppressing emotions is best. You finished watching your video. You will feel it. The taste of the coffee of the people. How honest is it? A land of favorable natural climate. To grow high-quality coffee. The characteristic flavors of Vietnamese coffee. Of Central Highlands coffee. There is never a lack of hands. Of the women. Care and A few liters of wine, right? Collecting thin ripe coffee trees like this. These are the faces of the girls in the day. Labor in the Labor Day. I managed to take a picture. When I missed these towels, half a face. You can imagine girls like that. It's very slender, but it's very... Climbing like this is also very straightforward. It's very powerful. I feel like girls. There are health ones, feeling extraordinary. Sun and wind. Or... It's very passionate. Drink back the volume. It's up again. 2 hands gloved through the coffee branches. Let's go around. I have tried it, but because the coffee branch is very eye-catching, so it's very painful. So you guys, if you drink coffee, you should think about the taste of coffee. This Highland ethnic girl, you will feel it. The coffee is even better. Once upon a time, just drink it. I have been posting pictures for a long time. They're just hanging out clothes. Modern clothes are also ethnic clothes. And they're just labor clothes in this garden. Let me show you. It can be imagined. The shapes and faces of the women. The red dao are here. In the previous video, I showed it to you. Then, but in this video I can go a little deeper. This is the girls' break. Common snack is drinking water and eating fruit. It's good. It looks like this, but these girls, if you drink alcohol on the day of the festival, and beer is good. Oh, nothing thanks. Almost the session. Whatever they do, these girls bring water, or wine or beer. Out in this garden, when they rest, they drink, they are told to finish. It will get better to continue working. Here's the picture. It's your break. These are traditional ethnic clothes. It's very beautiful, very colorful. This is the time of the day. Yours goes out. This knife, if it's tight, is easy. It's very cool. I've tried it. But it's a bit embarrassing because it has something. Hook in front. This is the traditional knife of the knife man. Look to know. These kids. A lot. The holidays are all according to parents. Or grandparents go to the garden. Here is a sister. Very young but had you. To grandkids. These are the days. You can go out and have a drink. I was sitting with. So this is during the Lao tournament. Every day I come to play. Here's a brother. They are also knife people. This guy is not supposed to eat. Just get a can of beer. There's a hut by a tent. It's called a tent. Go in the garden. This garden is mostly pepper and coffee. Somewhere in between a little freshly planted durian. They make use of all the possibilities of the land. Drink coffee but have to imagine raw. You should imagine raw. The hands of beautiful young girls like this. Care. And harvest. The coffee trees are very tall. Take a ladder and stand up. It climbs up into the branches. There are trees that are too tall. Many rich people. Hard work, but there are always bright smiles on your lips. Life is so simple. I feel that way. You look so cute, so approachable. But that, danger not my home. Car dose. Here is the sister. The blue shirt in the black hat is there. He is very young, but already has two grandchildren. Baby today. Saturday off, so the baby followed her into the garden. After you go to work, he invites you to drink. There are some girls here. If you have just left your husband, life is a bit complicated. I don't want to talk much about privacy, but I only know that people live a very simple way of life. The girl who knives people. Very hard. They do everything from heavy to light. Maybe even turn the oil machine. To start the machine to irrigate these coffee and pepper plants. That's the thing. It seems like men can do it. But the women, beautiful young girls like this, it can still be done smoothly. Proficiency always. She is as beautiful as this uncle. Afraid of something. All the countries in the world. I feel that the Vietnamese woman, especially ethnic women, is that people are extremely hardworking. And make sure everything big and small is the woman's hand. Hey. Care. From? Raise a child or give birth to a child. Then pick it up and go to school, to worrying about money. Brine rice fish sauce housewife to garden. People still carry in a very ordinary way. And still smiling. And the knife ethnic men. I've touched a lot. People drink more alcohol. And people can work too. Just keep working normally, but the woman seems to be more agile, wiser, and more skillful. Going to work like this at night and sitting. Embroidery on the brocade pieces too. Make your own beautiful traditional clothes. To go to festivals or parties. For example, marriage. Or the birthdays. They brought the scales out here so they could weigh them. See a day. How many kilos of fresh picked? Then let it dry. Put into scrubber blow clean fan, and each one inside. How much it's missing. Let's see what year they count as this year. Is how many tons of income people get from this garden. Let people have a fight. To next year. Very carefully, meticulously recorded. This kid is in 4th grade. My parents didn't work here today. They went somewhere else. This is today, follow me. It's like a big bag like this. Like these kids, there's almost a lot of them. It's like this yellow shirt you're carrying. Hey, I got a jacket. Running around is always no problem. She is the daughter of the knife people. A short is too. The care of the coffee is very important. Everyone. Hard work. So we need people. There's a lot of enthusiasm about the coffee plant and its brand, because it's also got a lot of pests. Like woven shoes. When do we need to deal with drugs? Is that people will deal with drugs. But when the coffee is old, it is considered not bad. It also affects pests. And there's no pesticides. Spray at this time. Spray just when the coffee is preparing. Or it's finished and there are young fruits. Usually, then the harvest is done. Then people will drop their dung and water it. The coffee branches are restored. When it is restored, it will flower very evenly. White color, 2ㅅHieu coffee white color. People pick coffee like that. When the coffee is ripe, it will be red. Coffee can collect a lot of water. It could be grain collecting. Green is called old seed. It is old but not red. People can also get it. But here they let it ripen. The red is ripe. It's done. And the ones that are too ripe to fall under the root, people can be. Go back to the people. Pick it up again. After that, people put their shit out. Watering for coffee plant restoration. I noticed in a work session. The girls are working constantly. Low is very little just sitting. Do it again in a few minutes. They work all day, almost non-stop. I've been here all along to make this video. I can feel them out. Coffee beans, it's extremely elaborate, a lot of stages. In fact, to get the highest income, there are only processes. And purchasing agents, but actually, of the farmer who planted raw. Except for the cost of income is not much. Coffee prices are very high this year, up to 120 to 1,300,000 1 kilograms dry filling, from 2.87 to 28,000 G Vietnam 1 kilogram fresh. So it is. All my relatives and all my sisters are excited to work. It's very exciting. In a long video, I have inserted pictures. Let everyone feel it. The silhouette of ethnic girls. Here. To harvest and grow coffee for people to feel. I'm not a professional cameraman. Sometimes there are mistakes. I hope you understand and you can. Nguyen Long. Contribute yourself under the comments. I want the following videos to be more experienced. I would like to thank you all. I watched your video. And remember to subscribe to 2ㅅHieu Viet channel 5.0 to support yourself. I have more motivation, I will. Lots of videos. Have better quality. I wish you good health and success in life. I will stop this video for you. Go to the next videos. Then round down and go right. If you come back or not, here you are. For sale. Come on.